What's up, everybody? Evan and I are in New York City. There's the American Arc de Triomphe or whatever, and the World Trade Center building. It's about 4:45 on Monday, and we are headed down to the Brooklyn or Manhattan Bridge to get sunrise. Yeah. We are about to head to the train station, and it's quite interesting. You can be in downtown Manhattan and not hear another voice at all, and there's no cars, as you can see. So it's kind of cool, a different perspective of New York City. We came down to the subway station before going across the bridge, get those hand warmers warm, get the body temperature up a little bit. It's cold. Yeah, it's freezing outside. We got the layers on, and then we're gonna walk across the bridge and then back. If we can manage the cold the whole way across, we'll see. Yeah, so stay tuned for the wind, the sunrise, if we stay out there long enough. We'll see. All right, we are now starting our trek up the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me with all these cars now. But we're still on the Manhattan side, not really above the road at all. Not too cold yet, there's no difference, of course. You can see the beginning back there. Cool images. Oh, we got a police car right here. Looks like maybe a flat tire, possibly. Nothing major. No delays. Got Evan right there. Oh, starting to see the Freedom Tower right there. And here we go.
Also, it's becoming noticeably less dark out. The sky's starting to get a hint of blue almost.
Agreed. There's beginning to be a bit of
you can see
brighter tint.
A new day is coming.
It's also, it was kind of like slow at first, but now it's like all at once. It's becoming a lot more crowded. We're seeing a lot more people out on the streets, so yes, quite an interesting morning. It is. Let's see what time it is. It's probably like 5:45-ish, 5:56, so a little later, almost 6 o'clock. Pretty good timing. The sunrise is supposed to be about like
also
a little after 7.
Also, we have to remember it's Monday morning, so it's the beginning of the week for a lot of people.
Oh, true. First day of the work week. Just like for us, out at work here in New York City. Here we go. See if we can manage the cold and the wind up on this bridge up here. All right, walking on. Oh wow, that's really close. Okay. So we are. What is this called? It starts with a T.
A truss?
Yeah, walking under the first truss here. Starting to feel a little bit of wind. It's something. I don't know. This big thing, whatever it's called. We're under the first one. So we got the whole city behind us. It's now about 6:05. It's not too cold up here yet, but we're getting there, that's for sure. Alright, so we found a little spot on the bridge to stop here. Evan's gonna explain what you're seeing here.
We got the classic like Art Deco Chrysler building illuminated
Right
in the
about
distance.
there.
Yes, the spiky one. And to the left, a little less illuminated, is here. Come over here. So that the cable's on the way. Good. Yeah, right to the right of the cable, that tall rectangular building would be the new 432 Park Avenue.
Yep.
Which is a residential building.
Alright, so we've pretty much made it across the bridge now. It never got too frigid or anything. Wind never really picked up to an immense amount. Little wind tunnels in the truss or whatever the things are. So now we're about to head down this side, and then we should have the sunrise probably in about half an hour.
We're getting there.
Maybe stop at a Starbucks soon. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. Alright, we have completed the Brooklyn Bridge for the morning. Sunset was kind of a bust. It was a little cloudy and we might have left a little early. Sunrise, yeah, not sunset. So stopped into Starbucks to warm up for a little bit, and now we're about to hop on the subway and head up to Holy Apostle Soup Kitchen, where we'll be volunteering for a bit. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so we took the subway up to 27th Street, and Evan and I, we are now at Holy Apostles. So show you a little clip of what's inside there, and so till about 1 o'clock we'll both be in here volunteering. This is kind of to supplement the donation that we made over the weekend of $76 thanks to our Indiegogo campaign. And so now we can get a little more understanding of the operation and perhaps get to know some people better. What are you looking forward to most?
The experience and seeing how it's run. And hopefully it just opens doors to further volunteer opportunities in a more localized area like Maryland, for me at least.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's cool because Evan and I come to New York City a decent amount, and it's cool to go to a location that you just like spending time at a lot, but changing your regular itinerary to actually giving back to places you go to. And so that was almost the idea that started the company, and the first line of shirts, travel for a difference. And so that's what this is really about, is putting ourselves in a culture and city that we're not used to, but also being able to give back. All right, so we have just finished up at the soup kitchen. I helped out with the disposing of the trays and throwing away the trash, and Evan was...
I was a runner. I took away the empty food pans and brought resupplied ones.
So overall, very good experience. It was very unique as well. And I mean, the amount of people that came through was crazy. It was like 2.5 hours of just non-stop people coming in. But there's probably like 50 to 60 people volunteering to make it all work.
Well, that many volunteers, and then additional probably 20 or 25 workers.
Yeah,
that are like
regularly
actual staff members.
Yeah, for sure. Plus like all the cooks and everything. It was quite an immense operation.
Actually, no. Did you see? You didn't get to see the like the inside of like the kitchen and everything.
Nah.
But before the serving table, there was a little hallway, and at the end of the hallway was a booth for people before they ate to sign up for healthcare.
Oh wow.
So like there were different services being offered aside from just food, which is interesting.
I did not notice that. Wow. Yeah, so right now we are chilling outside of the Madison Square Garden, and then we are gonna head up to Columbia University to do some filming and probably check into our hotel. All right, we are now following Evan through the bustling Penn Station. Yeah, I like that word.
It's approximately 1:30 on a Monday.
On a Monday, oh wow. So it's like probably the lunch break for some of these people. Some of these people are just traveling.
I would never come here for lunch.
Although you had a plethora of options to choose from.
There are a lot better options.
True, New York City.
Outside.
So we're taking the one train, right?
That's true.
We're taking the one train up to like 116th Street to go to Columbia, maybe check out their library. Apparently it's cool, I'm pretty sure. And
we'll show you.
Yeah, of course. And maybe get some little content, and then
we have big plans for tonight.
Yeah, Rockefeller Center, and yeah, you have to stay tuned for the big surprise tonight. All right, hopped off the subway, just walked into the University of Columbia's campus. Columbia University, as it's formerly known.
University of Columbia would be like Columbia. No, in the building to the right, that's the library.
Wow, that's impressive. I want to go to school here. Okay, it's official. I'm transferring. Sorry, mom and dad. It's like 70 grand a year, but it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Wow. Yeah, so back when I was looking at transferring, this is the school that I wanted to transfer to. And then I found out what it costs to go here.
Well, and the fact that, I don't know if this applies with this school, but I know other schools, and I guess Ivy League schools, is that they don't have a lot of students that transfer out. So thus they don't accept a lot of transfers in.
Oh. So we walked in, sign said please display Columbia ID before entering, walked out. So we finished up in the church, couldn't film much in there. We now just steps outside, went the whole way up there, and we're about to take the subway back down to our hotel, check out our hotel room for the first time today and check in. We have a mini bunk pod, so it's probably like less than 150 square feet, and we have little bunk beds.
It's probably like 8 by...
Yeah, it's probably like less than 100 square feet, or about 100. Pretty much settled down there, maybe get something to eat afterwards, and then Rockefeller Center it is.
No, and the surprise.
Oh.
But wait, real quick, what was the name of the church? I forget.
This is Riverside Church, which makes sense because the river is right there. So we just came to the balcony of our building, and it's like a rooftop, and this is what you can see. So right there is the Freedom Tower, looking downtown. What a view, man. All right, so we walked in. Super quick check-in process, took like a max of 2 minutes. We had everything prepaid for. The manager was like probably in his 20s. It was pretty cool.
Was he the manager?
Yeah, it said manager on duty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here,
so
I'll
all the walls and everything are pretty artsy. We only paid, I think it was like 89 bucks for a night, and we have like a really tiny room. But for 39th Street in the middle of New York City, it's not bad. So we have bunk beds here, you can see. Right there, we have our little desk. So this is pretty much like the room. It's pretty small, but you know, feel free. Check out the bathroom situation.
Hold up, look at the
Not
shower.
too shabby.
I'd say this is...
Wow, pretty nice
Actually,
shower. Wow, we had, is that our own? Oh, it's a little like lock safe thingy.
We gotta do that in the shower. I'm just gonna
So
put this on
we
the outside real quick.
both have TVs on our bed. Pretty modern bunk bed. So this is our view. We're on the 12th floor. So nothing spectacular, but you got a pretty tall building right there. Not too shabby.
12 out of,
So last year we paid about $110 a night to stay in the YMCA in Harlem.
which did not even have a personal bathroom.
True.
It was a good experience, but this is a much better deal. Like think about it. It's cheaper by like 20-ish.
It's 90 blocks closer to Times Square and downtown, and we have our own bathroom this time. Last time we shared it with the floor. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the second day of the trip. So last night we got extremely tired and didn't film much, but we basically got McDonald's, sat around and talked for a bit, and then the thing that we talked about that was a surprise was that we went to see Rogue One, which was pretty good. Evan, what are your thoughts on the movie?
I thought it was really good, to be honest. I was pleasantly surprised. It was good. If you're considering seeing it and are maybe like on the fence, go and see it. You'll be happy with it.
I was extremely tired, and I'm pretty sure I fell asleep as soon as it started. And then I woke up about 20 minutes into it, and the rest that I saw was extremely good. So definitely go see it. We saw it at like 10:40 after being up for about 35 hours, so yeah. And so now it's about noon. Gonna check out of the hotel, probably get some coffee, and then I think we're gonna head up to Central Park in the east side, and then work our way south. Alright, so we are all checked out, and I guess we're gonna take the subway up now. Take the subway up to probably somewhere between like 60th and 80th Street up towards the Met, and then we'll work our way down south today. So today we got to do a lot of videoing for our main video that we wanted to make. So it might be some interviews with people we got to do.
Alright, so we got some Starbucks and we're about to head into the Grand Central Terminal, sit down a little bit, drink the coffee, and then take the subway. I like the
First thing first, I'm Evan, and that is Nick.
Let's see if you get this.
What's your name?
Currently in Times Square trying to get some stuff done for our video. It's about probably 1 o'clock, and oh, that sun is so bright, and it doesn't feel too bad out. It's not nearly as cold as yesterday was. So
that was like bad.
First is, are the both of you guys visitors to New York City right now? All right, so while you've been here, have you noticed anything about the Just got some pizza, and now we're gonna kind of explore around, look at some books, and yeah, did we do anything else? Then we went through Times Square, got a really good interview, should be in the video, so now we're just gonna explore. Mythology or essay.
Yeah, but that's getting better.
Yeah, closer, literature studies, music, Shakespeare, no, not exactly. What are you recording? So Evan found the book he's getting, Propaganda, and now we're kind of looking at some nutrition stuff, diet stuff. We've looked at some philosophical books, a little bit of business stuff. Yeah, it's probably about 2 o'clock, 2:30. Wow, they have 11 registers just on this floor alone. Interesting note for the vlog. This is a Maserati, and as you can see, it is quite a nice Maserati, but then it says, for official police business only. Quite interesting, the NYPD has a Maserati.
Any bad time to it?
So we're now walking right in front of the Trump Tower, which has a ton of security and stuff around it. We need to ask just to make sure we can get across the street to get to 5th Avenue. So there we go, Trump Tower. Who knows, maybe he's up there. All the police. Alright, Evan and I pretty much finished up on the east side, walked up to 72nd Street, went into the church that I'll show you now. We have found ourselves in another massive church, except this time we believe this one is Catholic Church. And so now we're walking across Central Park. Maybe stop by the lake, see some dogs, you know. It's not too busy right now. Got a nice golden hour coming soon. You at 432 Park Ave right there. Alright, so we're at Central Park, and these guys are about to put on a show. Alright, so the cold and everything has kind of had us neglect vlogging a bit. So currently we are in the Oculus. It's about 7 o'clock and we got 3 hours to get on the bus. So we're gonna chill here for a bit and then get some food and hang out and talk before the bus.
Right now, we got a lot of people. This is the Oculus in the background. We got this car's running right here.